Okay, get ready because we're about to give you a first look at a novel that, well, it's definitely caught our eye. It's called #Betrayal.
Right, by H.A. Bustos. And it's coming spring 2026 from Second Ridge Publishing.
And what grabs you straight away is the premise, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Takes the world of online fame, influencers and all that.
Yeah, that hyper visible world.
Exactly, and slams it right into the dark core of organized crime. It's a collision course, really.
You just know it's going to be explosive. And at the heart of it, we've got Veronica Rios.
She's this big Instagram influencer, lives in this gorgeous coastal town, Costa Lumina.
Right. So picture, those perfect posts, the luxury lifestyle, huge following. She seems to have it all. Online anyway.
And this is the hook. Underneath all that curated perfection, there's well, a pretty dark secret funding it all.
It's not just ad revenue, then.
Not even close. Her lifestyle, her wealth, it's bankrolled by a connection to a criminal group, El Círculo de Sangre.
Wow. Okay, so that perfect image.
It makes you really wonder what's real and what isn't, and the cost of maintaining that online fantasy.
And there's a specific person involved, too, right? Chico El Tigre Ramirez.
Yeah, he's described as, charismatic, but totally ruthless. A key player in El Círculo de Sangre.
And Veronica's not just, adjacent to this.
No, she's tangled up with him, deeply involved, caught in this web of illegal deals and, threats that aren't exactly spelled out but are definitely there.
So that's the core question, really. What happens when this world of hashtags and filters meets the brutal reality of, well, organized crime?
It's a setup for disaster, basically. High stakes.
Let's dig into her online world a bit more. The description paints her as vibrant and ambitious.
Yeah, someone really enjoying the fame, followers, and a life of dazzling luxury. She's clearly good at it.
And it emphasizes the perfectly curated posts. This isn't accidental.
No, it's very deliberate. It's building an image, a brand that keeps her fan base growing. It's a performance, really.
But then, bam, that contrast. The fact that it's all funded by this shadowy connection to El Círculo de Sangre.
It just flips everything on its head. Makes you question the authenticity of, everything you see from her.
And El Círculo de Sangre, it's not small-time stuff.
Definitely not. The book calls it a criminal empire, thriving right there in the darkness beneath the sun-kissed beauty of Costa Lumina.
That duality is fascinating. Paradise with this dark underbelly.
Exactly. And Chico Ramirez, El Tigre, he's right in the middle of that darkness, a leader. Powerful.
So what's his hold over Veronica? How does she get so trapped?
Well, the description says she becomes trapped in a web of illicit deals and veiled threats. It sounds like she loses control. Quickly.
Which completely undermines that powerful image she projects online.
Totally. And then there's this twist. Apparently, she unknowingly becomes this key link.
A link between what?
Between the syndicates, dirty operations, and legitimate society. She's bridging that gap without even realizing the full extent of it initially.
Wow, so her influence, her glamorous life, it's actually being used.
Potentially, yeah. To smooth things over, maybe open doors, make connections. It raises big questions about influence and responsibility, even if it starts out unknowingly.
But she does start to realize.
Oh, yeah. The story hits a point where she begins to grasp the true extent of her involvement.
Yeah.
And the moral compromises she's made along the way.
That must be a terrifying moment, seeing it all clearly.
Absolutely pivotal. You can imagine the internal conflict.
Yeah.
Realizing you're caught, realizing what you've become complicit in.
And that's when she wants out.
Exactly. This desperate desire for freedom sparks in her. But getting free from something like El Círculo de Sangre.
Yeah, that's not like just deleting your account. We're talking about an iron grip, as they put it. Trying to break free sounds incredibly dangerous.
And it is. The synopsis warns that her attempt sets in motion a deadly chain of events. Things escalate fast.
Beyond threats.
Way beyond. We're talking real physical danger.
And then, this is the part that's just, wow. The climax of her escape attempt, or part of it, involves an act of violence.
A shocking act of violence, yes.
Yeah.
And the truly chilling part, it gets broadcast live to her millions of followers.
Live. During what seemed like just another normal day.
A seemingly ordinary afternoon in Costa Lumina, is how it's phrased. Can you even imagine?
That's horrifying. The ultimate destruction of her online world.
Completely shattered. That carefully constructed world of hashtags and likes just implodes, revealing the brutal truth beneath. for everyone, her entire audience.
It sets up some incredibly powerful themes then. Obviously, the whole intoxicating allure of online fame.
Like how it can maybe make you feel untouchable even when you're walking a tightrope.
And contrasting that sharply with the treacherous underbelly of organized crime. A world where likes mean nothing.
Yeah, a world where, as the book suggests, loyalty is everything and betrayal is paid for in blood. The values are just completely different and incompatible.
So the consequences when those worlds collide, they're devastating.
Life and death stakes. It's not just about losing followers. It's about losing everything.
And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Can there be any real justice when the lines between, like, the virtual and the real get so fatally blurred?
That's a heavy question. It goes beyond just this story, touches on our whole digital existence, maybe.
We actually have a short excerpt, a glimpse into Chico's perspective. Do you want to read it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. Chico watched Veronica Rios laugh, her image shimmering on the screen of her phone as she bantered with her followers. Veronica, he mused to himself, the name a twisted irony in his mind. True image. If only they knew the real image I see. He smiled, a predatory glint in his eyes, his hidden gem soon to be tarnished.
Oof. That's chilling. You immediately see the gap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Between her laughing, engaging online persona.
Confident, social.
Yeah. And how he sees her. His perception is so much darker.
And the irony he finds in her name, Veronica, meaning true image. That says it all.
He thinks her whole public self is a lie, a performance. And he knows the reality behind it, or thinks he does.
That predatory glint and calling her his hidden gem, soon to be tarnished. It's incredibly ominous.
Totally. It screams possessiveness, control, and frankly, danger. He sees her as something he owns, something he can break.
It makes you think, too, maybe her online confidence is masking something, like a deeper insecurity or a need for that constant validation from followers.
That's a really good point. Could that need for approval be what made her vulnerable to someone like Chico in the first place?
Maybe the pressure to keep up that perfect image opened a door for him.
It definitely speaks to that fragility, doesn't it? How these online selves we build might not be as strong as they look.
So yeah, that little passage really nails the core tension of the book.
Absolutely. Image versus reality, authenticity versus performance, vulnerability hidden by glamour, and just danger lurking right under the surface.
It sets up that dynamic perfectly. You can feel the suspense already.
Definitely.
So that's #Betrayal by H.A. Bustos. Remember, it's coming spring 2026 from Second Ridge Publishing.
And based on a true story, which just adds, wow, another layer of intensity.
This first look definitely leaves you wanting to know how it all plays out.
Yeah.
That collision between the Instagram world and, well, a world where betrayal has fatal consequences.
It really does. It makes you think hard about, the real weight of online influence and how easily those digital realities can crash into something very, very real and dangerous. Definitely one to watch out for.